December 20th, 2024, the Magdeburg Christmas market in the German state of Saxony-Anhalt became the site of a tragic attack that left at least 5 people dead and over 200 injured. While the incident shocked the nation, the subsequent politicization of the tragedy further deepened societal divisions as the victims and their families sought solace and support. Far-right groups quickly exploited the event to fuel anti-immigrant political mobilization, creating a wave of unrest and polarization. Welcome to Black Bloc Hong Kongers, your go-to channel for in-depth discussions on international politics and global crises. Stay tuned as we uncover the truths behind the headlines. Like, share, and subscribe to join our community of critical thinkers. Following the attack, the identity of the suspect, Talibé, was swiftly revealed. A Saudi Arabian citizen, he has since been taken into police custody. However, despite several days passing, his exact motive remains unclear. Meanwhile, fear and grief have taken hold of Magdeburg's residents. "I've never felt such a hostile and threatening atmosphere," said a local student studying automotive engineering. In this city known for its inclusive and multicultural identity, the immigrant community became the immediate target of anger and hostility. The local violence prevention organization, Salam, reported a sharp rise in incidents of harassment against those perceived as foreigners. Immigrants were labeled as terrorists and criminals, with some even spat on or shoved. In response, many immigrant communities used social media platforms like WhatsApp and Facebook to warn each other to avoid public spaces. Almost immediately after the attack, far-right groups across Germany sprang into action, transforming the tragedy into a political weapon against immigrants. From large-scale rallies mobilized nationwide to a surge of fake news on social media, far-right forces launched a fierce anti-immigrant campaign. On December 22nd, hundreds of neo-Nazis gathered in Magdeburg for far-right rallies. The slogans and banners were filled with hate and xenophobic rhetoric. Torsten Heiss, a known extremist with a history of violence against refugees, delivered a fiery speech calling for participants to infiltrate civic organizations and government institutions. Meanwhile, another demonstration organized by the far-right party, Alternative for Germany AfD, drew a crowd of 3,500. Chants of deport, deport, deport echoed throughout the event, creating an atmosphere of hostility and aggression. The situation escalated further after the rally, with participants attacking journalists, shouting nationalist slogans, and clashing with police. Hans Goldenbaum, a researcher on radicalization with Salam, noted that the attack demonstrates the pervasive influence of far-right narratives. He suggested that the suspect's actions might have been shaped by xenophobic and extremist ideologies, illustrating how deeply such rhetoric has infiltrated societal discourse. "This is not just a tragic event," Goldenbaum said. "It's a stark example of how far-right forces manipulate emotions and push their agenda." David Begrick, an expert on right-wing extremism from the civic group Miteinander, Together, warned that the politicization of the tragedy would only further divide society. "At this moment, our focus should be on the direct victims, the deceased, their families, and those injured in the hospital, not on political mobilization and confrontation," he emphasized. Despite the pressure exerted by far-right mobilization, many residents of Magdeburg resisted being drawn into hatred. Under the guidance of local civic groups like Miteinander, citizens organized memorial events to honor the victims, lighting candles and offering prayers for the injured. "This city is coming together," Begrick said. He believes that while fake news and hateful rhetoric may have misled some, the majority of residents are working to restore peace and solidarity. This tragedy may have momentarily shaken Magdeburg, but it has also sparked a renewed commitment to unity and inclusivity. The Magdeburg Christmas market attack serves as a mirror for German society, reflecting both the vulnerabilities and resilience of a multicultural nation confronting violence and extremism. It is not only a test of immigration policy and social cohesion, but also a deeper examination of how communities respond to crises. In the battle between far-right agitation and the forces of unity, the ultimate victor must not be hatred, but hope and peace. Thank you for watching BlackBlock Hong Konger's Global Insight Network. Like, share, and subscribe for in-depth analyses on international politics and critical issues. Explore these videos next and join the conversation for a more insightful world.